Taking third position overall, but more importantly, the Drivers and Co-Drivers Championship title for 2017, we'd like to welcome Sébastien Ogier and Julien Ingrassia. In second position, we'd like to welcome Thierry Neuville and Nicolas Schulzel. And taking their first ever WRC win and doing it at home, Elfyn Evans and Dan Barrett. And representing M-Sport, who claim the Manufacturers' Championship title, we'd like to welcome Malcolm Wilson. Well, guys, congratulations to you all on your results. What a spectacular weekend we've had here at Wales Rally GB. Elfyn, you claim your maiden WRC win on home soil, becoming the first British driver to do so in 17 years and the first Welsh driver to do it at WRC level. That is quite some stat. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling pretty good now, to be honest. It's
just pretty good?
It's been a long weekend. Obviously a really tough day yesterday, and I feel like I could sleep for a couple of days now, I think. But yeah, overall really, really pleased, and obviously combined with everything else that's happened and the results that the whole team has had with Seb and the Manufacturers' Crown as well. It's been a special day today.
It really has, and an emotional day to do it at home, very much at home here in Wales, in front of family. Your dad, your mum was at the stage end, all your friends. That must have been something special to get there and see all of them. They've put so much hard work as well as you have into your career. Lots of people have supported you along the way.
Yeah, I've been very lucky to have a lot of support, not just from family, but to a close network of people as well as a lot from M-Sport as well. So to see everybody there at the end was pretty special, and there were so many people there. I couldn't believe it. I don't think Llynbrennig's seen so many people, to be honest.
You've been on imperious form this weekend and very cool with it. You seemed under no stress. I think a little bit of oitanak must have rubbed off on you over the years. Did you feel genuinely that confidence that the win was yours? At what point did you feel that?
I think already after shakedown, we knew that if the conditions did end up playing into our hands, that that the speed was there to challenge for victory. But with this rally, you can never predict. It's one thing having the speed, but to have a clean run with no problems, no puncture, no spins, no mistakes is often very, very difficult here. So, it was a balance, and there was also an endurance element to our tyre package as well. Obviously, we had fantastic performance, but we still had to manage the endurance and the life of the tyre. And I think we managed that pretty okay during the weekend. So, all in all, it all came together. But in terms of the feeling, I felt I could... it was within my reach all the time, so I didn't get too stressed. Any tears at the end? No, just about held them away.
I'm sure they'll come eventually. This must make you hungrier now for more wins.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Thierry denied me the first time round that I came close, so, to be honest, halfway through I was determined that no one was going to get in the way this time. But for sure, I like this feeling and I want it more often.
One journalist did ask me today whether there were any bridges on the Brennig stage. Luckily not.
Luckily not. Yeah.
We talk about more wins. In what team are we going to see you achieve these further wins, Elfyn? Oh, that's a sneaky look back to Malcolm Wilson there. I think
you didn't believe me before, did you?
Well, if you want to announce something today, please feel free. We love that at an FIA press conference. Elfyn, congratulations. Let's turn to Dan Barrett now. Dan, I know you're an emotional man. I know how much this is going to mean to you, winning at home, standing on the top step of the WRC podium. Put that into words for me.
Yeah, it's hard to describe, really. I think for both of us, but you know, I've been rallying a little bit longer than Elvin, and it's taken a long time to get here.
17 years?
17 years since the first WRC rally in Wales, yeah. So yeah, very emotional day. My family were there today, and you know, just to see all the people on the stages all weekend and all the people, you know, at the finish today and everything, it's just incredible. It's something that I think we'll both take away from here and hopefully, you know, build in the future to try and make it happen again.
Elvin said from shakedown, you know, you had this confidence and this feeling. Did you truly believe it too?
Yeah, I think we were a little bit unsure before we came to the shakedown really where we were actually going to be, but I think from the shakedown, yeah, the feeling was good, and we just carried that in onto the rally. And I think, you know, even from the first few stages on Friday, I think we felt that, you know, we definitely had enough to at least challenge, if you know what I mean. And I think as the weekend went on, we got stronger, and yesterday was a strong morning for sure, was a very strong morning. So it just grew from there.
Any tears for you, Dan? I've got to ask, because I know you're an emotional man.
Maybe one or two.
Congratulations on your results, guys. Thierry, let's turn to you now. Second position for you here, but the driver's title now, obviously over, and we were all waiting for that crucial power stage. You gave it everything. I have to say, you gave it everything this weekend. Certainly on the power stage, you did.
I did. It was not the first time for this year we had to give it everything. Obviously, yeah, we started the weekend very badly. Of the first stage with some issues, and then again a big setback for us, but we continue pushing. We still believe that we could try to retard the decision until the last event of the calendar, but yeah, finally, as we all know, okay, I think we have done the maximum we could, Nicolas, myself and the team, but at the end, yeah, Sepp was just good enough this weekend to secure the title already here, and yeah, congratulations to them. I think it was a great fight during the season. Everybody of us has enjoyed a lot, even me, even if now I know I will be finished second or third in the championship, but it was a great pleasure, great fight for the championship. I think from the interest of the championship, it was a huge plus, so I think we can be satisfied.
Yeah, and it shows what we can see next year as well. We've had a fantastic season this year. Why can't that continue on next year?
Yeah, I'm going to be there with the same car, the same team, so there's no surprise. I think the guys next to me maybe will be doing some announcements in the upcoming days or weeks or hours, I don't know. But for sure, I will be there, and I'm going to try to be stronger than this year.
Final round still beckons, of course, and it's the pressure off for everybody now heading to Rally Australia, so you can really foot to the floor, absolute maximum attack there for the final win of the year.
Yeah, I think that's the main goal, but it will be the goal of a lot of drivers, because obviously, okay, me and Ott are maybe still in a fight for the second place in the championship, but I have to admit as well that I would be as much happy with a win in Australia than the second place. So I'm gonna definitely try to push as hard as we can. It won't be easy with the second car on the road, but we have seen a lot of surprises during the last rallies and during the season. Even with a lot of road cleaning, we were able to secure some podiums. So we're gonna go for it.
Okay, Thierry, thank you very much. Nicolas, it's been such a fantastic season for you both. I know the driver's title is now, and co-driver's title, of course, is now over, but still a great year, and it's a good result here for you both.
Yeah, for sure. It has been a fantastic rally here, and the whole season, our best season so far, even if the best is still to come. I hope so. This rally has been really challenging, demanding. It's been really difficult for me because I start to lost my voice on Friday, and yesterday was not so nice, but Thierry managed very well to understand my new voice for this weekend. Now it's coming back. So yeah, I'm very happy with our weekend and our result.
And looking forward to Australia now?
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent stuff. Congratulations on second position. Let's turn now to our 5 times World Rally Champion, Sébastien Ogier. Seb, we've seen you win year after year, but I have to say, I haven't quite seen the emotion that I saw at the stage end from you today. Those were genuine tears of joy. Talk me through what the feeling was when you knew that you'd done it, and you'd done it on home soil as well for the M Sport team.
The thing is, emotion is something you cannot control, and it's what is beautiful in that. And it's true that I guess it was on the short period of time, like during, I don't know, some minutes, the strongest emotion I've been having in rally. Not in my life, because when my son came to birth, of course, it was something even more special. But today, I don't know why, it's hard to explain, but yeah, it felt just really, really good in this moment that we did it, that we won this kind of bet that we've done end of last year. Not a bet, but just this challenge that we took. And yeah, I think I just felt also immediately very proud and very happy for the whole team, for Malcolm and all his guys. It's never happened to them before, and I think it was well deserved after all those years, and what they are able to achieve and do with yeah, obviously smaller budget than the manufacturer. It's amazing.
It is amazing. It has been an incredible year. It's been a hard-fought year out there, Seb. Does it, you know, at the end of the season now, and you look back, does it really feel like, wow, I've achieved so much this season, given that we've seen so many competitive drivers out there?
Well, I think I can easily say that this year has been the most competitive WRC season I ever drove, and I think it's the case for the championship in general since quite a long time. And that's good for the sport. I think we were, maybe Thierry was saying before that yeah, the fans must enjoy it this year to see so many different winners. Every team have won minimum 2 races. And of course, it's good to be part of that. Also, this year with those new cars, it was also the more fun we ever had. It's the fastest WRC car ever, and it's of course for a racing driver very enjoyable to drive those incredibly fast cars. So yeah, it's good to be part of that, and I really, I mean, yeah, I had to fight hard, it's no question, this year, maybe harder than the year before, but it may have looked easier in the past, but it's never been easy. And like this weekend, if you talk about Elvin, I mean, he's done an amazing job. Some guy could say, yeah, it was a bit easier because he had the right tires. Yes, he had, but especially in Wales when you have to drive this condition, and yesterday night, for example, in the fog, it was horrible. And he did it, he didn't put a fit wrong, so well done to him and Daniel. They deserve also this victory.
Thierry touched upon it about possible announcements in the next few weeks with regard to both of you, and I know you've been asked many, many times, but I suppose that...
I was plenty times in this situation the last couple of years.
This is
Now
very
I want to
true.
know as well.
Firstly, what I want to know is, Seb, now that you've won 5 titles with 2 different manufacturers, how impassioned do you feel to still continue your journey in rallying in WRC? Do you still feel that fire to continue on?
I mean, 5 is just a number. It's, of course, it's a nice one. It's great. I mean, I would have never imagined that I could achieve that. I would never imagine I would have a chance to drive this championship some years ago. So now, being in this position, it feels great. But I'm even more happy that I achieved, I mean, that I felt this emotion today. Because that means, yes, this sport can still give me strong emotion. But right now, I have no announcement to say, one more time. Maybe soon. Maybe some of you, I'm sure some of you here have made the right, what do you say, guess or the right bet. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet. That's the truth. And I'm still thinking, I'm still analyzing all situations. And I've said that a couple of times this weekend as well, because I had this question very often.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That, yeah, one of the offers I had is from my wife, you know, and she's pushing pretty hard to have me home. And but okay, I know, like I say, I know I still need some adrenaline somehow. So let's see.
I think she might grow a little tired of you being around the house all the time, Seb. We find this with people who retire.
She might regret her choice, yeah. But if you ask her, that's her choice. Then at the end of the day, like for everything in my life, it will be my choice, that's for sure. But let's see. Maybe in Australia we can say more.
Okay, all right.
So in this case, let's say that in 2019, Seb will be in WRC again if his wife threw him away. Come on.
Let's turn to Julian Ingrassia now then. Congratulations on a 5th co-driving World Championship title, Julian. It's always a pleasure to see you here at the press conference. How does it feel for you achieving number 5?
Number 5. You spoke about emotions, and in my mind I was telling myself I'm not gonna say stupid things today, because this is, like Seb said, what I've really felt deep inside of me, and it was great to feel it, this emotion. When we were waiting for the last podium, I was just waiting to be with the team and to just shake them in my arms. So it has been something really unique also. So I'm really glad and happy of the career we had so far. We had a lot of emotions, different, all of them, and to share
so far. So you think?
Yeah, I'm getting to that question.
I know the words I'm using, and no, so to say that the truth is, it has been really great. And when I've seen, for example, our little wonderful Anna in the middle of the crowd with some tears in her eyes, and very so happy to, after all those years and all those efforts in the team, it's just represented what we really feel deep inside of us. That's thank you, Malcolm, and your whole team for what you gave us this year, because as Seb said, it was a bet, it was a challenge, and it was not in a one way, it was both ways that we needed to work and to be performant and to give all what we could. I'm sure, and I know that most of the guys in the team didn't have so much weekends this year, and everyone worked really hard. So I would like first to dedicate this victory for this championship for them. So yeah, thank you.
I have another couple of questions for you, Julian Ingrassia. Now, I know that you've bonded with the team very much so. There's many occasions I've walked past the catering truck at M-Sport, and you've been in there talking to Pav the chef, peeling potatoes, eating Tunnock's tea cakes. You've really felt at home at M-Sport, right?
Yeah. The thing is that it's done. That tells me that sometimes some beers can be hidden on the catering, so I had my ears like this. Yeah, you're sure, okay.
Yeah, but he mentioned very often still the Citroën catering. In this way,
yeah.
This way we had a good one as well. And
Julian, what about yourself? I've asked Seb if he's still feeling impassioned for the sport in WRC. Do you still feel the passion to continue on? If Seb is to continue on, will we see you by his side next year?
When you live a stage like we had yesterday by night in the darkness, so and with the fog and everything you know what happened, you realize that you for sure live something unique. And you will never
crazy. You wanted to say crazy.
Unique, crazy, stupid, whatever you want, but it's there, and it's amazing. So it has been for many reasons. I'm really happy to win this championship. We had some up and downs during the season. All of us, we have our lives also, and so I'm happy, really happy of this one. I will take time to enjoy it. And for the future, I will just say that the present is already so nice that we will stop on it.
I'll let you off on that one, Julian. Congratulations on your results this weekend. Malcolm, let's turn to you now. This press conference has very much been about emotions, in a way, and we've seen you on the TV coverage today. You really wanted so dearly that driver's title. It's something you've never achieved in your career. We've seen you scoop the Manufacturers' Championship with Ford alongside you in 2006 and 2007, but never the drivers. You got both today as practically an independent team. That's such a massive achievement. I can't even begin to imagine how you can describe how you feel at that prospect.
Yeah, it is. It's emotional, I must admit. There's been a few tears today in various situations. You know, first of all, You see Oit crossing the line, and then that's the manufacturer's title. And then, of course, you see Sebastian crossing the line, and you think that's the driver's title. And then, of course, then Elvin crosses the line, and you win your home World Rally, World Rally GB. So, yeah, it's a triple crown, I think. So, yeah, it's been an emotional day, but I have to say, I mean, all this journey started after Rally Australia last year when Sebastian came to drive our new car. So once he drove the car, then of course the difficult part started. That was the easy part. The difficult part was the negotiation with Sebastian, because when I retire, then Sebastian's going to come and be MD of M-Sport, because he's a very, very good negotiator.
What is it? Oh, go on, sorry.
But no, I really want to take this opportunity to thank Sebastian and Julian, because it was exactly what we needed at M-Sport. It was very, very difficult. It wasn't a difficult decision in my head to take, but to think about the commercial side of the whole thing, then, but I just really wanted to do it. I felt, you know, we weren't successful in signing him back in, was it 2011 or whenever it was, and I really felt I'd never get another opportunity like this to have the world's best driver in the car. So, and I can't tell you what it's made the difference to the team. It just lifted everybody within M-Sport, and you know, the professionalism and level of commitment and dedication that they've brought. It's very easy to now see why he's 5 times world champion. And again, I think it's great also what they've brought to Elvin and Oit, because it's, you know, they've been able to learn as well and see that you don't have to be fastest on every stage to win events or world championships, and I think everybody, to be honest, has benefited. So it's just a big thank you from me.
Thank you, Malcolm.
You congratulate Seb and Julian and Elvin and Dan. You know, Malcolm, your team has built that car, and that car has been massively impressive this year. You've been on the podium at all events. It's been just the perfect season. There's such hard work gone into it behind the scenes before Seb and Julian came in with that car. So it's a massive pat on the back for yourself and the team for producing that kind of performance with, you know, the budget that you don't have.
Yeah, but you know, we have a great team of people, and we've, you know, don't forget we've been in the business a long time, 20 years, and only 2 titles. So it's long overdue, to be honest. But no, I mean, the guys did a great job. The cars, I mean, I really felt that the key aspect this year, with everybody having a brand new car, would be reliability. And touch wood, I'm pleased to say that that side of the car has been very strong. And as you say, we've been competitive on every rally, podium every rally. The only manufacturer to have all 3 drivers win an event as well. So yeah, we're extremely proud of what we've achieved up in beautiful Cumbria.
Yeah, absolutely. What can you tell me then about signing these 2 back for next year? I mean Seb and Elvin here, obviously.
I think you just called the press conference had finished, didn't you?
No, I didn't. No.
I think it's work in progress. I think at the end of the day, there's no question. If there's any way that I can possibly find a way to have Sebastian and Julian in the car for next year, then there's nothing I would like more, I think, and that's all I'd like to say.
Is Mr. Evans signed on the dotted line already then?
Well, he looked at me before, and I'm looking at him now, so should be okay.
It should be okay. Well, that is good to hear. Are there any questions for our drivers, co-drivers, or Malcolm? Guys, congratulations. Well done. Thank you very much.